battery doesn't die. And I know it's morning, generally not when I will be on, but I had to take care of that. I had been sick off and on for like 2 weeks. My voice still isn't amazing, but here we are. And I figured I'm kind of like wired this morning. I had a really crazy dream last night, and I had this idea in my head. So, and I tried to put music on, but I lost my like, what's going on back there? I lost my remote to my TV. So this is one of my old shirts. I have 2 like Valentine shirts. So I was like, well, we'll bring this guy out again. So, yeah, I hope everybody's having a good week. Like I said, I'm still kind of like blah. The weather doesn't help. Hello, good morning. This weather definitely does not help. A lot of times I think like I'll be crappy in like November and December, but it's really not that bad. But once February comes and the promise of spring is near and it just doesn't come yet, it's very, very, very depressing. And then when you don't feel well on top of it, it's even worse. So, yay. But, you know, like when I get sick and stuff, I want to do like all these things and then I don't. I've been forcing myself to do like fun things instead of like staying in bed all day, which I mean, obviously, is that counterproductive sometimes? Maybe, but dude, it is what it is. And let me just roll these up because I'm like hot now. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know. Anyway, but thank you guys for stopping in. So this Valentine's Day look, like last year I did something like cute, but I was kind of mad at myself for not having Halloween stuff. This year I didn't, or last year I didn't do anything really fun or exciting. I mean, I did, but you know, it's just not what I wanted it to be. So, considering the fact that my favorite thing to do, and if I could find what I'm looking for, that would be great, because if you've watched me before, am I organized? Absolutely not. Is my brain organized? No. But, I mean, at least I'm honest about it. I'm not going to go around telling people that, you know, I have it all together when I, like, friggin' don't. So, there's that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do, it's going to be a little bit of a different Valentine's look. I'm hoping that this red lip liner works for what I need it to do. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is do something like a Bloody Valentine type of thing. Yes, I do. That is true. That is true. So it's kind of like when you're just used to living in chaos. And I know a lot of, oh God, I see so many things. And it's just like, do you ever feel like lately you get to like the bottom of the internet because there's only so many quotes you can see. There's only so many motivational things that you can see. And it's literally like all the same shit, just regurgitated. I don't know if it's just an age thing or is it just like, is that where it ends? You know, it's just like the regurgitation of like all of these things and sayings and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, well, like, where's the new shit? Like, what are we doing that's going to be new? This one eyebrow hair is like mad crazy. But yeah. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a Bloody Valentine type of thing. I have my like plan together, but I'm gonna just do like one eye like normal. So I'm just gonna do that first. Pretty much just do like normal makeup. And then I'm going to use this is my favorite makeup to use to do like some sort of like crazy looks, just because it really, really covers a lot. And for every day for me, it covers too much and it kind of freaks me out because it looks like I have like a mask on. I'm just not used to it. So this is the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. What is this one? Light olive. It's a little lighter than like I would normally wear too, but it's interesting. But it covers a lot. Like I see a lot of people online using like full coverage foundation, like super full coverage, and it looks cool on camera, but in real life I'm like, holy hell, this is like ridiculous looking. But so I figured I kind of had the idea. I was like, which eye can I do better? Like which one always turns out better? And it's my right. So, and because I'm going to do it a little more extreme, I'm going to go in with an eyeliner for my brows. We're going to get a little crazy. So let's see, what do I want to do? I want it to kind of be clown-ish. I don't know why I like that, but I do. So let's see. Oh, good. I had to line up my makeup. I have about 1, 2, 8 makeup palettes stacked up with my little mirror on top. So I can have it, so I'm not bending down. I'm like, why does my back kill me? Because I'm doing my makeup like this. That's why. All right, let's see. Oh, I think that's going to be a good one. If I'm going to do like a clown-ish type of thing, let's go with the skinny brow. And this brow, naturally, like I just kind of arch it up a little bit more anyway. All right, and then we need a little bit more of an arch here. This one hair is pissing me off, and guess what? It's gonna go. Because it's not gonna behave itself. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. I just could tell that it wouldn't behave itself. There we go. Much better. Because if I took pictures after this and then I saw that one little hair sticking out, it would make me nuts. I think that's good. Okay, and then I'm just going to go like this, which this makes it a lot quicker using an eyeliner, but overall, I'm not into like the super harsh eyeliner look now. I thought my voice was getting better. I mean, I guess it is, but I was able to sing earlier today, so that's good. Do I have the greatest singing voice? Absolutely not. But do I love doing it? Yes, I do. So I post my singing and my songs to my Instagram. Because unfortunately on Twitter, I'll get hit with copyright. Singing along to the radio. Even though the radio is like public domain, I guess it doesn't matter. So anyway. Let's see. It's getting windy out again. This weather can freaking kiss my butt. I hate it. I like that. I think that looks nice. All right. Next, same as usual. This is the Juvia's Place eye primer. So we're going to use that. I started getting like super tired right before I started doing this. And I'm like, no, because like if I do it later, I'm not going to have time because my kids will be back from school and I want to be able to like pay attention to them and not have to be, you know, distracted doing my thing. So that's why I don't have a set schedule of when I do these things too, just because my days of availability are limited. And I'm shaky today. Fuck. Bullshit. weather needs to go. Because of my MS, this weather just like wrecks me. I'm like, God. I don't know if you can hear the train. I saw it go by earlier. I was excited. It was just like, it was just like what was it, like 2 engines? I was like, it was a locomotive. No friggin' shit it is. I think it was more like 2 engines, which was interesting. And that's all it was. There was like no other cars on it. I was like, okay, hi, Mr. Train. And there was an interesting bird outside today too. I don't know what he was, but his song was pretty cool. I'm glad to hear. Hello. I'm glad that there's a couple people I was able to join in the morning. I like doing these at night because, like, you know, people aren't at work and whatever, but I don't know, like I said, I was debating just taking a nap because my body needs. I had a friggin' whacked out dream last night, which isn't unusual for me, but this one was like, so, but that's the thing, like, where, like, I can't, if I actually have like some sort of inspiration for something, I can't be like, because I've been thinking about this for like days. So I can't just sit back and be like, oh yeah, I'll wait like 5 days to do this. Like, it's just like, it's like a bug that I need to do it. Speaking of bug, I had to file my nails down because they keep breaking because this weather sucks. But I did them red. So, I mean, I guess they're not terrible. People are like, oh, they're still long. Today's not long for me. If you've seen my nails, how they were last year at this time, they're not long. Okay, what should I do if I'm going to do a red heart? I was thinking about doing like a cat eye on the right side, but I don't want to do browns. I'm like bored with doing that shit. That's another thing once the weather changes. Like, my makeup's gonna change too, but I don't know. I don't want it to be too like in your face. I wanted it to be a little more subdued. Okay, I got it. This is what I'm gonna do. Easiest thing ever, but it's one of my favorite eye looks to do. And it's been a while, which I'm only gonna do on one eye, so. All right, let me find a brush that isn't shitted up with like dark colors. I have a towel on my chair, so I'm just like wiping it into the towel. All right, let's see. That seems fairly clean. So I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Orgy, or not Orgy. I'm so used to using the Orgy palette. This is the cremated palette. And I am going to use Death Blow, which is white, 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 white. I'm going to get some on my brush. I'm like literally like piling this shit up on here. And that's all I'm going to do is press over all that primer that I did with the white. I think it was probably a little over a year ago that I did this look. Oh God. How long? I get into these moods where I start to do certain things, and then I was thinking today, I was like, what other colors haven't I really like worn? But it's been winter time, you know? I'm not gonna bring out like baby blues and pinks and like mint greens in winter. Certain times, yes, but all right, so I'm just gonna literally go everywhere with the white. That's what we got. Easy. All right, and then I need to get my blender and then blend this. Yeah, I figured doing this first would be a good idea, because this will be the easier part. I've never done, like, I don't, don't practice my looks. I tried practicing like the year before last year, and to be honest, like doing it the first time turned out so much better than like practicing. So I was like, well, what the hell am I gonna do? Rather than just not practice. All right, that looks cool. All right, and then we're gonna get my next That's the Point liner. I'm a big fan of this. I used it a lot. And I want to do like kind of an exaggerated wing, but not that cut across one that I've done. This is going to be like old school type. Old school me. All right, we're going to go out. Okay. Gosh, I haven't done a wing like this in years. It's going to be fun. Is that my shaky ass hand? Please stop. Okay. I still hear the train. Thank you. It's funny, I heard the train and then I almost, from having kids, and especially when they were like real little, I almost been like, guys, I hear the choo choo. I was like, seriously. I'll even say to my daughter sometimes, like, I'll be like, I have to use the potty first. It just happens. I don't think it'll ever stop. And that's okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm not going to ever adjust myself to, anything. But as far as not being able to sleep, like having, I was asleep for like 2 freaking hours last night. And then, without getting into complete detail, I have this knife that I love so much because it cuts through chicken bones. And I had to use it to cut a demon's head off. So that was my dream. So yeah. All right, this part here. Now, because of the way that my eye goes, do you see that? That's like, that annoys me, just the way that my skin goes on my eyes. So I got to figure out a way to change that. I'm going to make this a little wider because I don't want this part, this thin line, bothered. Better. I am going to take it. I'm not going to keep going because it'll get too crazy. And is it as straight as I would want? No, but I think it looks fine. Definitely. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. I'm not going to go in and do any type of like contour or anything like that. I just want that. I want that white like that. All right. So I'm not going to do anything else on this eye because I want to wait until I do all the crazy stuff on this side, or half of the crazy stuff at least. I hope it turns out good. So fingers crossed. All right. So this is a lip liner. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. If you see pictures of me later on or tomorrow, more than likely my face is going to be stained on this side from using red. And I'm drinking soda, so I'm burping. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a heart. You're probably going to see my eyebrow, which sucks, but whatever. I'm just rolling with it. Let's go. I could probably go in a little harder with the eyeshadow when I'm done, but all right, so that side wasn't too bad. Now, with this part of my face, we're gonna see how it works. I'm gonna try and make it like, not like a card. And like, you know those fun hearts you used to draw in high school? Like a, oh yeah. Like that. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That's okay. I mean, I want to like encompass my whole eyebrow. Okay, that's fun. Okay, this guy needs to come up a little bit. This is gonna be so fun. I want it kind of like cartoony. When I was in high school, I used to draw hearts like this, and then they were always bleeding. Oh, okay, so I screwed that up there a little bit, but I think it's okay. I used to draw a lot of things bleeding. And the funny, I was thinking about it when I was thinking about doing this the other day. I was driving, and funny thing is, I never really used, like I never drew like red blood. It was always like purple. Why? I don't know. I just thought it looked cooler. I'm gonna get this brush that I used for the eyeshadow primer and just kind of clean that up a bit. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender. Okay, that's not reaching where I need it to reach. Because I don't want it to be like white. I just wanted it to like erase what I did. All right, now here comes the fun part. What should I do? I don't know if I should put the red directly on my face or if I should fill it in with primer first. This is what we're gonna do. I hear the train again. All right, so I have the eyeshadow primer on my, okay, no, I did. I had it on my hand. Let me get a little bit on my hand. Oh, let me see. Hear it? I want to see if it's the same one. Oh, I think he's coming from the opposite direction. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, no. There's like a tanker on it. And there was Let's Go Brandon spray painted on the tanker. So it wasn't two engines. It was an engine and a tanker. And then it said like somebody loves somebody on there. So if you want to know what kind of graffiti was on the tanker that just went by. All right, so I'm going to try it. I put some eyeshadow primer on my hand. All right, let me see what color reds I want to do because I've used this one out of the Jawbreaker palette before, which is called Licorice. And that's really red. This seems like more of a pinky type red, but I can always go over that. And then in the Bloodlust palette, I've used this one too. They're very similar-ish. This one's Bleeding Heart. All right, let's try both. I'm just going to use my finger. I'm going to go into the Bleeding Heart. Like my hair goes everywhere. All right, there's that one. That's kind of almost the same color as my nails. And then I'm going to go into the Licorice. Let's see. I think this one. That's going to be it. All right, then I'm going to do the primer then, just because I want, oh wait, let me see how it shows up on regular skin. Okay, yeah. So see the difference? I put eyeshadow primer here, but then I didn't. So if I were to just go in with that like that, it wouldn't work out. Okay. All right, we got that. Now, I'm going to get my eyeshadow primer again. And my trusty little brush. My fucking hair all over the damn place. This is what we're going to do because we're going to need quite a bit to cover this area. A little bit goes a long way, but if I just kind of like stick it places. All right, now we're going to go on the inside. And I'm going to try and color my eyebrow a lot. And this is the trick too. This is why I won't do the foundation first, because I always anchor my hand on my face so then it gives you some stability. I couldn't really do it with the liner, but yeah, let's try and cover the eyebrow as much as possible. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. Oh, I still had red on my finger. That's okay, because we're going to do the red anyway, so if it turns pink, it turns pink. No big deal. Get this everywhere, because I'm going to do my whole eye red. And when I remember I said, if once I take this off, we're going to have some probably discoloration. Somebody's going to probably think I had like some sort of reaction or something, a heart shape on my eye. It's probably going to make my whole eye. I don't use reds on my eyelids a lot because it really makes me look like my eyes are like red as hell, but this is going well. I'm excited. And if I don't line it up like exactly on the inside, I'm not very worried about it, only because I'm going to be coloring it in anyhow. And all those brush marks, we're going to even out with my finger. Sorry, there's no music. I don't know. I cleaned up my floors, so if it showed in the camera, it didn't look like I was a slob. I'll literally clean my room, and then like 2 days later, it's a nightmare. All right, that's good. So we're covered. Oh, it's funny when I'm doing it like this, I'm like, oh, this looks cool. And then when I look in the camera and it's a little farther away, it's like surprising to me. I'm like, oh, wow. All right, well, with my blending, I went outside the line a little bit, but. Hey, what's up with you, buddy? I'm like doing some crazy Valentine stuff right now. Okay. All right. I need a sip of my soda. I had like 2 cups of coffee today. I haven't really drank coffee in a while, but I was like, let's do this today. All right, so back into the Jawbreaker palette. Ah, dropped my smoke. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take too long, which is very fun also. I mean, we're about half hour in. So I'm going to use this Urban Decay brush, and we're going into the Jawbreaker palette, the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker, the Licorice. I'm going to get like a boatload on my brush. And then I'm just going to like smush it into my skin and see where it goes. All right, it's not covering as much as I wanted it to. Sorry, I have it on my vanity on the inside and it's like shaking the camera. This is also kind of messed up, this color, because of the last time that I used it. I'm just trying to get a ton on there. It's not showing up as red as I want it to. What the hell? I wonder if I wet it. See if I can get some stuff on there. Hold on. I'm going to spray on this brush. This is why this red's all messed up. All right, let's make it liquidy and see how that goes. Oh, much better. Oh my God, much better. Okay, now I want to be careful around the edge. I'm probably going to go in again with this wet around the outside, but I just needed that line there. And I'm just using the brush just like this and following that with the brush, if you notice. Oh, so much better. Perfect. Oh. Wet. Yeah, so see right here too. So I'm not dragging. I don't have to drag down because the shape of the brush is like pretty fat and round. So like if I use this side, I would have to drag down because it's a smaller side, but this side, if I just kind of smush it in there and follow my pattern, we're doing pretty good here. That looks pretty awesome like that too. Like that effect from the brush. I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about maybe doing some sort of like airbrush type of thing where you do like a stencil and then do something around it, but I don't think what I wanted to do would actually work with that. So I want to get every bit of skin with the red. This is so fun. This is why I like doing like clown makeup stuff, because it's so fun. Like I enjoy doing regular makeup, and it's, you know, I always say it's the thing that I do that relaxes me, but all right, now this is going to be tricky in here, so I gotta focus on this right in here. Beautiful, it's burning my eye. That's because this spray that I have, I don't think you're supposed to really use it to like wet eyeshadow, so don't. But I do because it's all I have. I'm gonna work with with what you have. Okay. It was the best idea to wet that. Okay, now I gotta drag. It's getting a little drier, so if you notice it's not, the consistency is not the same. Just a little bit of spray because I don't need it super wet. Okay. And up here. So now I'm just gonna go in all the like whiter spots that I see. That looks like a heart. This part here is, I don't think that's gonna go away. I think this part here is a little too fat. Exactly. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree. Who's and who's the authority on what are you supposed to do, right? Like, where does this shit come from? People trying to tell other people what to do because they like to control them, basically. Well, guess what? I don't give a shit about your rules. All right, let's see. I don't want to mess this up, but I don't like how that looks. It's just a little too fat here. All right, let's see. That's better. That's exactly what I wanted to do. All right, now I have to see what I can use to wipe that off. Oh, a Q-tip. Because the foundation, I think, will like eat away at the eyeshadow. So let me take this. Because I don't have any foundation on my skin, I can just press it and it'll just drag it away. Perfect. This little guy. And now right here. Okay. I'm just going to put it on the Q-tip and see. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's just that little bump right there. All right. Much better. And then this side here needs to come up again. Getting there. I want to get it to like just symmetrical. Good morning. Is it still morning? I don't know. I've been on for about a half hour. I think it was like 11 that I went on. All right, so that side's good. Let me throw this. Oh, I had a bag there, but it ran away. Okay. All right. And next. All right, where was it that I needed it to change? Because see, when I was drawing it in here, it's totally different. All right, so right here, this part needs to come up a little bit. So we're going to come up. Yeah, like. And then this. No. That needs to come up a little bit more. Much better. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get a new Q-tip. And I'm going to... I just hadn't had time. Like I said, I was sick. So like, I mean, I was well enough to just like get my shit together and like have fun and be crazy and do whatever. But like, it wasn't, if I'm not gonna like, if I'm gonna do a live, I'm gonna be 110%, you know, like I'm not gonna just be like, hey guys, I feel like absolute garbage. Like I can't even talk. Like I physically just, I can't do it. I can put makeup on for like the general public and like go out and like eat some food and like have a couple drinks with friends. But other than that, that's not my work. Like my work is totally different. If I'm not gonna, you know, be 110%, like I said, then I'm not gonna fucking do it. And that's just how it is. All right, I'm gonna put this brush somewhere because I'm probably going to need it, but I also don't want it to touch anything. Oh, that'll be fine there. Okay, so now I need another brush to go around the edge. And I was thinking about this the eyeliner brush, but these bent ones are so freaking weird to me. So, oh, maybe this one, but that's a little tough. The bristles on this one just don't feel like soft enough. And then I was thinking about this eyeliner brush or this brow brush. Maybe, all right, let's try this one. The stiff bristles on that one is definitely, it's going to drag and it's going to be weird. So I'm going to spray directly into the eyeshadow now. I'm going to use this brow brush. I thought somebody texted me. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Because I want to go around the edge. All right, let's see. This is gonna be worse than the filling in part, but and yes, when I'm still sick, I'll still smoke my vape. Is this the best idea? No, but do I care? No. All right, so let's follow this guideline. Okay, good. Woo. It keeps drying up on me. Okay, and then I'm going to just do the other side too. I really want to cover up that lip liner. This part's hard because I can't see behind my hand. So I'm really just like guessing what I'm doing here. Like, or not behind my hand, behind the brush, the other side of the brush. Okay. I think that's good. Oh, maybe this way. I think this way will work better. Good. Stop drying up on me. All right, now we're going to do the same thing here. It's the same idea. All right, let's try this way. Oh, hand, relax, please. Don't get shaky on me now. I think this looks pretty straight there because I cut that off, so let's do this. I'm getting nervous and then my hand's shaking. I think the heart is pretty much done. For now. There's still more that I need to do. For now, we're good. Woo! All right. So I'm going to put this on the side. Get this dry. And then I'll go to the easy part of my face because it's obviously what I normally do. So my normal concealer, the L'Oreal True Match Eye Cream and a Concealer. This is N1 to 2. I'm going to put it on the tip. And look at it, just spit out like exactly how much I need. I'm going to go under here. Bring it all the way up. And then down. Okay. All right. Well, that's the easy part. Now, I'd rather get this out of the way. How am I going to do that? maybe. I did this with my, okay, this guy. I'm gonna use this concealer brush. It's very old. And we're gonna go back to this guy too. I'm just working in steps because then that way when I go and I do the foundation, I can just go all around and then I'll be okay. All right, so I'm gonna take this brush again because literally it's like a little chisel brush. It's my favorite thing in like the entire world. Well, not the entire world, but. All right, so I'm gonna take the foundation. My hand's red, so I'm gonna have to just put it up here. All right, back to the shaky hand part. It's just a lot of detail work. So I'm going to dip into this. Let's start at the bottom. Okay. Well, I screwed that up, but it's fine. Oh, I went into that spot a little too far. It's still okay. The point is still there, so that's all that matters. All right, let's go. I want to get my shirt in it. And that's the thing too, where I'm getting really close to the red because I don't want any space between the red and my skin. So when I do that, I'm kind of just almost, or some spots, cutting into all my lines. This is going to be the hardest though. Like, your eyes don't want to see that side of your face. Stop shaking. My hand won't stop shaking. The coffee did not help. I will say that. All right, we did that already. Almost. So I'm lining this like chiseled end right up. I can't see. When I do this way, I can't see because I can't see out of either eye. All right, let's angle that hand. When you're covering both eyes, it's like, bitch. I screwed that one up. But it's not that bad. It can be corrected. So let's do the opposite of what we did before. Actually, no. Let's try this. It worked. All right, cool. I'm excited. All right, so now I'm going to take this brush and just blend out that edge, because when I go in with the Beauty Blender, I want it to be seamless. So we're right now just essentially erasing the seam, which is between my skin and that foundation. I need a little bit more right here. Perfect. There's just a little more covered on the other side. Because if it dries, it's going to leave, like I said, it's going to leave like a seam-ish. So And I'm such a perfectionist that I'm like, the teeniest bit that I like screw up isn't going to show up in pictures. But I'm like, yeah, it might. All right, I'm going to just use the rest of this foundation. I'm going to put it right here because I felt like it. And then I'm going to just take the sponge and lightly go around. It's going to be tough here because I already did my brow. Like, you see how good that covers? It's like, I guess that is like an exact match for my skin now. So that's cool. Oh, good. All right. We're going to do, oh, you know what we need to do? Yeah. Okay, we're going to just do the rest. Oh, I just thought of another idea for this, for the mouth. Because I was thinking of one thing to do, but then I was like, as I'm doing this, I think there's another way. Which is going to turn out really good. And I have a good idea to fix my hair a certain way too, but I don't like doing it and then doing my makeup because then my hair's in my way. I'm trying to like put the friggin' foundation on and I don't want it to get in my hair, so. Okay. And as always, I'm going to do the rest of my forehead last just because I don't like to have creases going on. All right. Oh, there we go. See how it like covers everything and it looks like I have a freaking mask on. It's crazy. Okay, so where's my black? I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible and we're going to go right under here. So kind of like my normal-ish type of thing, but I'm going to connect that. And then I'm going to take the little smudgy end. Perfect. All right, so we got that going on. What the hell was my next idea? Let's do the contour and the blush. That way we have that done. All right, same contour palette that I've been using. This is the Physicians Formula. It's like a Breakfast Club limited edition thing. I'm going to go into this one, which is my favorite, the Athlete. I have this, I don't know, like a stippling brush. I find that this works well for the contour. I'm going to follow my cheekbone there. And same side on the other side. There goes my voice. It's starting to go now. My voice is like, you know what? What are you doing? I'm trying to actually do what I want to do. Sickness, so you can just kiss my butt. I'll do my forehead after. I'm going to go into this darker one, which is class of 84, and just kind of go right here. See, I got it in my hair. All right, that's good. This is just a fluffy brush just to kind of blend it out. All right, that's good there. I was debating doing mascara on both sides, but I think whoops, there goes my hair. I I think I will do it on both sides because I still have 2 eyes. So my normal ever Whiplash mascara. This one's getting like super old, but I do have a new one ordered to have to pick up. As usual, I go in and I do a light coat and make sure that I separate every single lash and get it all the way down to my roots. And then I let that go. And then we're going to take it on this side. It's hard to see with the red. I was going to do, oh shit, this might be a bad idea. Because what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do with this side, I don't know if this mascara is a great idea. Oh no, and then I have to do my hair too. I might not be able to, shit. I didn't think of that. And if I do a bleeding heart with sticky honey and it's dripping down my face and then I have to do my hair. Oh no. I might have to keep it up. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. All right, if that's the case, we're gonna do something real quick. I don't think I have a comb. No. All right. Hair's wet, so. I hate using a brush on wet hair. It makes me sick, but I need to do something different. I might be okay. Get on my shit. I'm gonna get this little butterfly because you can't really see it, but at least I'm like doing something different with my hair. Alright, that's good. And then we're gonna do the same thing to this side. Don't mind my brush. Nobody usually sees it. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this side and I'm gonna twist it. Close. It made a little bit of a difference than it being like flat against my head, you know. I have a bigger butterfly, but it's all the way on the damn floor, so he can stay there. All right, that's good. Yeah, see, that's a little better. At least it's something rather than just being flat against my head. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to fix my hair after I do that. Ta-da! All right. Blush. I bought this separate. It's the Jeffree Star. It's the bubblegum from the Jawbreaker palette. I like using it as blush. I think it looks super cute. So this side I'm going to have to improvise a little bit just because I have the heart there. Because I don't want to touch it. But I do want that blush. Cute. And then we'll just kind of do the same thing on this side if I can mimic. Yeah. That shape. But just a little bit different. do a little more here. That's good. I'm going to take this fluffy brush and just blend that a little bit. All right. And then for my highlighter, I'm going to go into my extreme highlighter. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Shimmerista. And where's my, take this. Since this is like super pigmented, I'm just going to go into the lid and do that. And then we're going to do the nose because I'm not going to contour my nose. All right. Almost done. All right, so now I just need a sip of my soda. Finish that top part. Do the mouth. And we'll be good. I'm not going to use that that lip liner to do the mouth because it shows up too pink. Like it's red. It's supposed to be red, but it shows up too pink. So I'm going to do actually what I did with the outline of the heart. Oh, I gotta get more of the, just need to contour it a little bit so it's not too, like my forehead isn't too crazy. I think that turned out really fun. I'm excited. I might not sound excited now. I'm really tired. I'm like, oh, I'm worn out tired now. But it's gonna be good. So that's all that matters. All right, I'm gonna go into, I know I have a red lipstick. Which one will it be? Oh yeah, we're gonna use this one. This is an Urban Decay. This is Plaid. I think I'm gonna use this one. Yep. That'll work. All right, we're gonna do that. Now that pointy stiff brush will come in handy. It's actually a lip brush, I think. And I have lip balm on, so I'm gonna get that off. All right, I'm gonna take this. So I kind of don't want to go in just with the lipstick itself today. I don't think that's going to be like the look. So I kind of want to do more of like a Cupid's bow type look. Oh, here we go. Funny thing is, that's exactly the way that my lips go. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, now the bottom is a little different. I might not actually do what I want. I wanted to do like an extended out here. I don't know. I think that this turned out so good that I don't have to. It's literally almost perfect. And like I said, honestly, like, this is like, if I were to do lipstick on the absolute shape of my lips and how my lips actually work, that's it. I should probably do that more often. It's so weird though, because it feels like I have a small mouth, but it doesn't. The effect in the camera, like in real life, it looks small, but totally like a little Harlequin flapper girl. That's fun. Oh, I might do that more often. All right. Okay. Here we go. Can't have any of my smoke because... All right. So for the end, I need to find... Oh, we can use that same brush, actually. All right. So I'm going to use the same brush that I used to put all of this on here. And I'm going to take as much of the red that I can. I'm just like scraping it here. I'll show you. I know it has some of this setting spray in it and stuff, but I'm just scraping a lot of the eyeshadow out of here. And I'm going to put it into this cap full of honey. It's like a couple, if you've seen a couple of my other videos, and I was like, hey, I made my own blood. That's what we got. This is the scary part because I don't know how it's going to turn out. All right. So what I want to do is I want to make the whole thing wet, but I only want like a little bit to drip off down the bottom. I'm going to start up at the top, and I'm just going to go right around where I had done all of that edge work, right onto my eyebrow, and take another blob full. And if it doesn't drip, it doesn't drip, but I think the drip would be so much cooler. I wish I thought about this before and actually did do my hair, because I had such a good idea of like doing my hair curly. But it's all about the makeup look and not the hair. All right, eyelid. That's why I make it out of honey too, because I'm afraid to put like weird shit near my eyes. I've seen people put like eyeliner in their eyes and stuff like that. Please don't do that. I think I'm going to stop after I do this, because what's going to happen is when I start to make it drip for my photos, I'm not going to be able to stop it. So this is what I'm going to do for now. And then in the pictures, I'm going to make some drips. But like I said, I'm not going to be able to stop it. So I'm going to have to take my photos while it's dripping. But so far, this is what we got. So I think it's fun. It's a little cartoony-ish, and I like it. So I am going to go and take the photos, and then I'll post them everywhere. So wherever you see them on either of my social media. I hope they turn out good. I think this turned out well. So thank you guys for watching during the live or after. I do appreciate your support, and I'm sorry that I've been gone for a little bit. I'm never gone fully from social media, but as far as my tutorials have gone, I've not been on. But like I said, I wanted to give 100%. So I'm going to go because my eye is starting to stick together and get my stuff done. So thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I will see you soon, and I'm going to get these pictures done.